Wow, I am extremely large. Hmm, maybe I should fix something here. I bet the other model will be just the right size. And pop! Hi everyone! Today we're going to be playing Jumping Flash 2. And as you can see, both from the box art and from myself, this game features these adorable little critters called Moo Moo, which that name might sound a bit familiar to you if you are paying any attention whatsoever to my channel. Um, I'm really excited to show off this new model, but I'm also really excited to show off this game that was very important to a young Moo. Jumping Flash 2 was released in August of 1996 for the original PlayStation and is a first-person full 3D platformer. The game is not too difficult, but it is a fascinating and unbelievably charming little early platformer with some very smart design decisions that I don't entirely see all the time in modern platformers, which is surprising to me. But this is a game that's early enough that it uses tank controls, so that will take some getting used to for modern audiences for sure. But in any case, I am very, very excited to share this game with y'all. But first, some small little, not warnings, but like preamble. As I will be running this game, I would like to note that the stream I'm doing of this is not traditionally and perfectly accurate. I will be running the game at a higher resolution than it normally allows. The textures will be doubled resolution, so still pretty blurry and chunky looking, but a little bit improved. But most notably, I will be running it at a doubled clock rate as compared to what the actual PlayStation was capable of. And so what that means is that we should get a solid 60 FPS when looking at the center of one of the island stages, as opposed to getting 12 FPS. So, through the magic of modern technology and the magic of having more than, what, 4 megabytes of RAM or whatever, we can run this game a little bit better than what's traditionally possible. That said, there is the possibility that we will run into some technical issues as a result of this. Overclocking is considered a dangerous setting, so some games may crash. And who knows, maybe this is one that will. But in any case, with all that preamble out of the way, I would love to introduce you to this game and really show y'all why it's so important to a young Moo. Let's get out my gaming system here, and... Hee. Y'all ready? I can also do this. Hee. All right. Let me know, as always, if there are any sort of audio balance issues. Starting now. Good old PlayStation. Exact.
Hello! Hello! Ah, yeah. Are you the person whom is in charge of the Universal City Hall?
Moo.
Ah, good. This is the mad scientist Baron Aloha talking to you. Listen, Domkov, I have question for simple favor.
In the backwater reaches of the galaxy lies a tiny planet known as Little Moo that is used by Baron Aloha as his secret hideout. The Baron returned to his home away from home to rejuvenate from a recent beating he took at the hands of the feet of that heroic battle buddy known as Robert. He was in the process of inventing a better, stronger, more absurd way to overthrow the universe when Little Moo is visited by a stranger. In fact, there is nothing stranger in the universe than the creature known only as Captain Kabuki. Tipping the scales at a whopping 220 bazillion tons, he uses a kung fu grip larger than metropolitan Chicago to shred Little Moo and add it to his fantastic collection of bottled wonderlands. Using his keen sense of villain timing, Baron Aloha hastily departs the scene and lands upon a small asteroid. Unable to cope with the monstrosity that is Kabuki, he calls Universal City Hall and begs for help as his beloved hideaway is made into so much Swiss cheese. After listening to the Baron's plight, the interstellar dispenser of justice decides to send the only being capable of dealing with a menace such as Captain Kabuki, the freedom-loving, robo-heroic Robert. Tuned up and ready to go the distance, Robert leaps to the scene. Jumping Flash 2, Big Trouble in Little Moo.
Feels like a precursor to Katamari. I was actually going to bring up something, I suppose it'll come up more in the actual game, but there's a little bit of design decisions in this that feel Katamari-esque as well. I wonder if View Control Reverse is standard by modern standards or not. Only one way to find out. But yes, a little bit of necessary context is Baron Aloha was the villain of the previous game. And so Robert kicked his butt, and he ran away to hide out on a paradise tropical planet called Little Moo. The little creatures that are floating by in the background are known as the Moo Moo, and they are lovely little evil minions for Baron Aloha.
Let's do it.
Jumping Flash 2, Big Trouble.
But let's fire up the game. Main structure of the game is that there will be 2 levels, then a boss, then 2 levels, then a boss, then 2 levels, then a boss. But as mentioned, Captain Kabuki has torn up the entire planet of Little Moo and turned it into tiny bottled wonderlands for his own entertainment, I suppose. Let's go. Our goal is to save the Moos and go to the exit.
Let's do it.
Before we even start, though, we are introduced to one of my favorite enemies in all of video games. This is called the Kiwi. It wanders around completely at random, and occasionally will decide to wander into you and push you. That bird. Yes, it's that bird. If you damage it, it says Kiwi. And it explodes. Coins can be picked up. Caution, Kiwi. Some enemies are more dangerous than others. As for the actual platforming aspects... Hello, friend. You can see there's a meter on the right side of the screen. If the word OK is displayed, that means you have a jump available. Robert can triple jump. And if you want to maximize height, jump at the peak of the meter. but a design decision this game uses is you can see Robot's shadow directly below you. And so if you see a shadow, that means you're going to land safely on that location.
Got him!
1 of 4. A ring that says bonus.
Bonus!
We have 1 minute to break all balloons.
Take that!
We also have super weapons that we can use that take the form of various fireworks. So that was a cherry bomb.
Nani? Take that! Take that! Beautiful!
I believe the palm tree is just part of the Moo, but honestly I have no idea. I've never actually looked up the lore in regards to that. I did a little bit of study before the stream started, which is how I learned that the Moo are actually evil minions of Baron Aloha. Kind of hapless and non-threatening ones, but... nonetheless. They're little villains. But even villains need rescuing sometimes.
Got another!
Baron Drive, Baron Street.
Take that! One left.
Baron Aloha logo, and I believe this is a bar.
I'm full.
How can you not be charmed by the adorable polyagonal critters in this game? They are so good. Just look at that Vela. Skittery friend. Mumu up there. Original PlayStation, BTA. Lady Havoc, rather.
Got them all!
Go to exit.
Move it! All right!
World 1-2.
Let's do it!
Is that not the greatest thing you've ever seen? people talk about the Kiwis. Not enough people talk about Parakiwi. Sorry, buddy. Sky whales. Yep. Thanks for the follow. This is a little bit of new territory for me playing retro games, but this one's important enough for me that
Got him!
I had to set up everything for it. I had no choice but to get this game running hell or high water.
Yummy. I'm full. Got another.
Platforming is so much easier when your character looks automatically downward and your shadow indicates your landing hitbox. Burger friend. Oh, caution, Parakiwis.
Take that!
The story is actually rather intricate, Camphor.
One left.
Basically, in between levels, you saw that giant. That is Captain Kabuki, and he has opted to grab the entirety of the planet of Little Moo and smash it into pieces,
Yummy.
and put all those pieces into a collection of islands in a bottle. And Baron Aloha, who happened to be on this resort planet at the time, who is the villain of the previous game, swallows his pride and calls the Universal City Hall for help. And so Robert is sent back into the fray.
Stop! Invincible! Yummy!
Oh, we're still missing one. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted just like wandering around and taking in the environments. I'm kind of forgetting to actually be on the search. It's really nice to come back to this game. am noticing we are getting the rare audio glitch once or twice, but as I mentioned at the top of the show, I am using an unsafe setting for this emulation, so hopefully we don't get any crashes.
Cut him off! Move it!
The thing at the top there, the sort of dashboard decorative on spring, that is the AI that's speaking to us. Moo collecting moo moo. Yep.
Yummy!
The time limit. Not particularly, apart from the fact that I'm wandering around kind of like this, taking in sights. Apparently in the original Japanese version, the time limit was 3 minutes longer for every level. But it's generous enough that even as a kid I didn't run into issues with it too much.
All right!
You may have noticed the music for this game is absolutely incredible. This game was composed by Takeo, let's see, Takeo Miratsu, who is, alas, no longer with us, but they live on through their work, and this soundtrack holds a very special place in my core. So, our first boss. I will note that in this game, you can kind of solve every single boss by just bouncing on their head while shooting. So I'm going to try and limit how much I do that. Just, you know, for the sake of the show.
Let's do it! Take that!
Sometimes you just gotta let the music play out.
That's that! All right!
Shark rotation.
Oh my! What a revolting development this has turned out to be.
Hey, Baron. Robert's here. We're saved.
Just because he's the hero don't mean you gotta root for him, Axel.
Jeez. What a grouch.
On to World 2. And with it, new theming.
Let's do it! Ouch!
Wah, wah. Frog with the top hat. Hell yeah. Sorry, I should watch my language. Darn yeah. Spiders. You may be noticing a pattern with this game. There's quite a few enemies that vaguely attack you slightly, sometimes at very random. But a lot of the time, they're mostly just wandering critters.
Ouch!
Sometimes they're useful for platforming, though. I wonder if these things are based on a yokai. They gotta be, right? I should ask Nairi about that.
Yummy!
Moo moo.
Got him!
But yeah, I would like to reiterate that, this game, under normal circumstances, does not run well. Which is deeply unfortunate, but, you know, the nature of old tech.
Bonus! Take that! Take that! Beautiful!
Take that! Beautiful!
Stop! Extra man! Got another!
Oh, they shoot lightning. And that's in spite of the fact that we were spending so much time around that other one and it never attacked once. Which is kind of what I was saying of
One left.
enemies in this game have a tendency to just sort of attack you by happenstance more than anything else. Most enemies simply just prefer to wander.
Got them all!
Back when, I always wondered why it said GT exit, but I realized that those small circles are supposed to be the letter O. Go to exit. Given flesh. You too, huh? As you can tell from my model, I have quite a bit of an affinity for this game.
Yummy!
If you're curious, I normally look like this.
All right.
If I'm a robot and
Take this love.
Tallaby have gifted 1 subscriptions to the community.
thank you. If I'm a robotic rabbit operating under the guidance of Universal City Hall, whatever that means, does that mean I'm a government worker?
Let's do it.
Heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. That one's clearly a Tengu.
Moo, moo.
Oh, that one shot darts at me.
Got him.
I feel like these creatures should be viewed with the same reverence as the Kiwi. Look at them. Once again, a creature that kind of hurts you by coincidence. If it happens to jump while next to you, that's it.
Yummy.
Every time I see those things, I tear up a little bit. If you see Baron Loha's face, try shooting at it. Usually it marks a secret path.
Moo, moo.
Got another.
I don't see. Public's affinity for public service robots due to Mega Man and
Yummy.
Robit. Very, very good. Oh,
Yummy.
invisible ceiling.
Stop.
I'm pretty sure almost every song, or every level in this game has a unique song. This one might sound like the song from last level, but it's actually more of a slow-paced remix.
I'm full.
Ever so slightly more somber. It's kind of subtle, but if you listen to them side by side, you can hear the difference clearly. I'm a bit turned around. Okay, that's where I came in. I'll go here. Who would live here? Well, you're just going to have to see the boss to find out.
Extra man. Take that.
Moo, moo.
Got 'em all.
GT exit. Sorry, little guy. It's fine, everything respawns after like 5 seconds off screen.
All right.
On to the next boss.
Let's do it.
Gibbon Flesh, if you want my pro tip for defeating absolutely every boss in this game, works on literally all of them. Just do this. There's almost no boss that doesn't work on.
Take that. Take that.
Yeah, almost.
That's that. All right.
Shoutouts to the woodblock hit and yo!
Naughty, naughty, naughty little space bunny. Oh, I could give your tail such a nasty tweak.
Robert seems to be really getting to him, Baron.
Yeah, but just wait and see how he does with this challenge. He's not such a hot shot of a hero.
You want Robert to win, don't you?
On to World 3. Yeah, this game isn't all that hard.
Let's do it.
Very good for young me. I'm noticing that a lot of levels seem to have a secret thing directly behind you at the start. Can I even make that? No, I can't. Whoa.
One more time. Yow!
I always thought of those things as being like a little banana robot. I don't think that's right. Oh, that time he actually attacked me. It's kind of fascinating how if I actually
Got him!
go and give the creatures the opportunity to attack me, I see attack patterns I've literally never seen before.
Yummy!
But all the enemies have such low health that it frequently is completely irrelevant that they attack you at all. And so with the shadow, we can see that landing between these is actually safe. The auto look down and your shadow being visible is low-key a really excellent design decision for a platformer.
Yummy! Yummy! Take that! Got another! One left.
Mysterious ruins. And in the middle of them, the Grand Tower.
Not yet.
And just like that, I can see it's safe to land on. Doing some fancy platforming.
Got them all! Stop!
Oh, bonus stage.
Bonus! Invincible! Take that! Take that! Beautiful!
No, Conley. That's clearly just a power pill. It makes you invincible.
All right.
I wouldn't know.
Let's do it. Got him.
Wait, does that not even hurt me? Got a pretty spiky hat though, so I assume jumping on is bad. Look at this one. This one's bigger and red, but that's not the only thing. Baby. I'm sorry, I'm just like staring at those and getting like overwhelmed with adorableness. Precious critters, I know you need to protect them.
Invincible.
There we go.
Stop. Yummy.
Got a bonus for defeating all of them? Huh.
I'm full. Got another.
Precious critters.
Not yet. Stop.
Oh, that's fascinating.
One left.
A secret feature of the time stop ability is it points out to you where the Moomoos are on your minimap.
Invincible.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I thought the little teeth on that corpse flower would have caused damage or something.
Take that! Got them all! Stop!
Boing.
All right.
Another one down. That means it's time for another boss. Yay! Yay! All right.
Let's do it.
This song, I think, is one of my favorite on the soundtrack.
Take that.
Once again, you can bounce on top of this enemy.
Take that. Ouch. One more time. Take that.
303, yeah. I'm not sure, honestly. But yeah, as mentioned, you can just do this to this boss. In fact, I've done that for so long, and so frequently, I'm going to be real, I did not know it summoned minions. I did not know the little spear-wielding plantlets even existed until this moment. Because I always just did this.
All right.
All right.
Now you've done it, you rapscallion rabbit. I'll make you into a dust bunny. Dust bunny. Rabbit stew, yeah.
Ah, this one. Everyone's favorite genre of... Come on, Alex. Let's see. Everyone's favorite,
Let's do it.
Okay. Everyone's favorite genre of level, OSHA violation. Very cool factory series. Look at this. Look at this creature. Is that not the greatest animal ever invented? Now we've got a hard hat compliant safety frog. And it makes little puff exhaust noises when you attack it. Yeah, maybe. It also spits out rusty bolts at you. And Dave, let's get the term right. It's your fursona. Well, Baron Aloha isn't an animal either. Unless you mean like metaphorically in the sense that he's an evil villain.
Stop.
Anything can be a persona if you believe. The moo looks directly at the camera.
Bonus! Take that!
Please let me get some health so I can make the beeping stop.
Take that! Yummy!
There we go. Not a fan of the inopportune
Yummy.
beeping. I prefer my beeping noises to be made by myself. Slime beeps are less true.
Invincible! Too slow.
Too slow. Slippery.
Yummy! Take that! Got another!
We can't miss it there, but that Moo was... The situation that Moo was stuck in is floating above that fan, helplessly. I had mentioned that at the top of the show that there was other things that kind of resemble Katamari Damacy in this game. And that's definitely one of them, where tiny little jokes in the form of object placement. Everyone knows about Katamari Damacy's famous scuba cat, but this game has a few little moo-moos in precarious situations in that kind of vein. Little visual jokes in terms of just where the moo-moo happens to be.
Not yet. One left.
Loud conveyor belts.
Take that.
I wonder what that says. Either way though.
Extra man.
Get an extra life. Another sign.
Got them all. All right.
Be careful under your feet. Thank you for the impromptu translation. Watch your step, I suppose.
Let's do it.
Creature. Did you do that? Oh my god. It's a dung beetle, but for explosives.
Invincible.
This is a good video game.
Yummy.
It really is. And coming back to these creature designs later on, I only appreciate them so much more.
Yummy. Take that. Got him. Take that. I'm full.
Scary. Very big explosions. The size of the bomb actually does determine the explosion size. Final egg, hot shelter. Yeah. This does have some Eggman levels from Sonic Adventure kind of feelings.
Yummy.
Spiky friend. Oh my god, it is the dope fish.
Take that.
Bootleg dope fish. In operation. Oh no, I'll save you, little buddy.
Take that. One left.
There you go, friend.
Yummy.
DARPA? More like dope.
Take that. Shazam. Yummy. Invincible.
Whoa. Bird yelling in the background.
Got them all.
Even I could hear him that time.
Take that. All right.
Into the skies. The boss of the Industrial District. What could it be?
Let's do it.
Spider!
Take that.
With explosive spiderling minions.
Take that.
Yeah, this is one of the bosses where it's not as effective to bounce on them because they jump to the ceiling.
Take that!
It still worked for most of it though.
Got that!
Experimental weapon facility.
All right!
Oh, there's a 4 in the background. That was boss 4. And previously, the plant thing had a 3, no 3 on it.
Robo Bunny, not funny. Time to grind out some bunny burgers, cause you don't know Jack Rabbit. Jack Rabbit, I'm a funny. Jack Rabbit. I'd like to. What is taking so long?
I'm doing the best that I can. Have you ever tried to hotwire a spaceship?
There is no time to waste.
I'm with Baron on that one. Hotwiring a spaceship is really easy. Sorry, little Bella. Are you ready for joy?
Let's do it!
Welcome to Aloha Park. You ready to say yay, yay, yippee? An explosive hermit crab.
Stop! Extra man! Got him!
Wouldn't be Aloha Park without amusements. Whee! God, this game is so charming. How will this Moo ever escape this peril?
Got another!
Moo ice cream.
Invincible!
wonder what these things are supposed to be.
I'm full. Ow! One left.
Pirate ship. Uh-oh. Where's that last one? Yeah, really, where is it? Oh.
Got 'em all!
Get back here, delicious carrot.
Yummy. All right.
Very lovely to play this again. Let me do one real quick thing here. Safety save, just in case something crashes. Game seems to be running fine
Let's do
now,
it.
despite the... Welcome to Aloha Circus! Jax has never played Myst, huh? That could be a good game. Maybe I'll put that on the list. Aww. Aloha Circus. Can we just take a moment? Whoa! Can we just take a moment to appreciate the concept of a floating sideshow circus tent that is propeller powered? It's a distinctive one. The theming on it is pretty strong. It's got unique gimmicks. It's got the cannons that you can launch through. It's got the deck of cards theming and mixed in with the circus theming. Oh, like the city of Columbia isn't already a giant circus? Got him.
Hey, man! Got another!
Careful, careful. Flying pigs. Pig airplane. High stakes trapeze.
One left.
Room.
Got 'em all!
Where was that exit? Oh, it's marked on my map.
I'm full.
Those guys are 10 tons.
All right!
10 tons of scrap. Alright. Boss fight. Sorry if you don't like clowns.
Let's do it. Take that. Take
I guess that is a window squeak noise, isn't it? And then once again. Basically, all attacks can be dodged by bouncing on their head.
All right.
Thank you, Daedalus, for saying what I was thinking, but was not going to say. And also, thank you for your restraint.
Here, bunny, 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 come to Papa. Time to wrap you up like a big bunny burrito. Hippity hoppity hippity ha kaboom!
I think the spaceship is all ready to go, Baron.
Listen, you, it better be, or I'll use you as my next footstool.
Atomic power to engines, turbines to thrusters.
Now we'll show that Robert who's who and what's what with the heroics.
Yippee-ki-yay, Kabuki!
Here we go!
Wait. Baron Aloha is against me? Baron, do you understand the position that you're in? What a spiteful man.
Let's do it.
Real funky music. And very cool level theming. Very few wide and quote-unquote safe platforms in this level. A lot of thin separated pillars that you have to jump between. It's also a pretty sizable level, so... Here's another one of those visual gags I love so much. This Moo Moo is in very big peril. Better rescue him quick.
Got him!
And yeah, those are platforms. They do look kind of like Mochi. Let's be real.
Got another!
A slowly rotating, very circular bed. What a strange object. Boing. There's a disco ball above it.
Invincible!
Cleaning up a little bit before the showdown.
One left.
What is that?
Yummy!
Unicids! Meet the Moo Moo Moo. Happy to see you regardless. I am so Moo Moo. Moo the Moo 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 Moo.
Got them all!
Right, on to the exit. Of course, Unicids. This game is so cute.
All right!
Take this love.
Fatality Havoc gifted 1 subscriptions to the community.
Thank you as always, Lady Havoc, and enjoy Given Flesh.
Let's do it!
It's the robot from 4. It was a Robo Moo Moo the whole time. Pretty brutal though. broke free. Another unbelievably good song.
That's that. All right.
And, as I mentioned, that boss can be extremely cheesed by just bouncing on its head. A little tough to do when it's spinning itself across the arena, but... My friends, it's a little somber to say, but here we are. Last boss.
Let's do it.
Dang it, Baron. You seriously made a robot version of Captain Kabuki just to torment me? The little robots will turn you into... Peter Rabbit's wife? Hoot hoot hoot? What? I wonder what Nash and Hero are doing, that's it. Hi, Tom. Your dog is very big.
Move it.
Almost got her. Goddamn rubber.
That's that. All right.
Moo Moo is forever. That's true. I'm going to turn this into a redeemable. The plan is, now that I have so many different VTuber models,
Oh no! Now I'll lose my standing in the Pan-Galactic Criminals Club.
Way to go, Robert! You sure kicked that, Space Green Pop.
With feet like yours, you'll definitely go places.
Ja, ja, gut butt-kicking, Herr Horsenpfeffer. Why don't you stick around and have a cup of soda with us? Or perhaps you'd like my Robert Smasher.
Let's hear it for our hero, Robert! Robin!
Will you all please be quiet? I cannot hear myself thinking.
And so we leave the story with the knowledge that no moose is bad moose. The intergalactic threat to good taste and steady real estate values, Captain Kabuki, has been duly humbled by Robert. He'll think twice before reaching out and touching a planet again. As far as his membership in the Pan-Galactic Criminals Club, well, let's just say that Kabuki's standing has been reduced to that of a disgruntled Regillian slugbat. And as for our hero, Robert is off to new adventures in a cosmos crazy enough to need a high-octane, multi-dimensional, heroic Robo-Bunny.
Hooray!
You overrated Humpty Dumpty. You're working for me now, see? No more solo bad guy stuff for you. We're teaming up to stomp that Robert once and for certain. And I don't want to hear no complaining out of your faces neither.
Oh, pooh.
Jumping Flash 2, Two Faces of Baron Aloha.
Psych. Halfway through.
Big Trouble in Little Moo. Two Faces of Baron Aloha.
So I'll be taking a quick look at this, but we're probably going to end the show pretty soon here. But
Big Trouble in Little Moo.
Big Trouble in Little Moo is the main campaign. And as you can see, we can pick a world to start from. And we've also unlocked Super Mode. Super Mode starts you from the start of World 1 in Big Trouble in Little Moo mode. But it allows you 9 jumps. And so it's sort of just a semi-creative or just fun second loop kind of thing if you want to explore the levels easier. But we also have
Two Faces of Baron Aloha.
Two Faces of Baron Aloha, the extra campaign. Remixes all the levels, makes them harder, makes them different layouts and stuff. But I just want to show off one thing in the first level here before we move on. Because, again, people know about the Kiwi, but I think more people should know about the extra stage version of the extra stage version Super Kiwi. Also, we have a different support AI this time. Which means we have a different...
So, we meet again, Mr. Fancy Pants. Now it's my turn to capture the world. First Little Moo, then the rest of the planets. But I can pull it off too, because I got the biggest, baddest sidekick in the whole galaxy. Meet my new associate.
Oh, but we've met, haven't we, Bunny?
So, Baron Aloha immediately after Captain Kabuki was defeated said, "You're working for me now." Recapture all those places to force Robert to actually do it again. That way we can hopefully get Robert killed this time. And so this means that Baron Aloha has put his loyal minions, the Moo Moos, into harm's way specifically to spite Robert. Not a cool move, buddy. Are you ready to see the Super Kiwi?
Ready to rock?
There's that one, which is a little different. That one hops around. But that's not the one I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about this one. Are you ready for Red Kiwi? It's the Kiwi, but it's red. It moves a bit slower and it's in front of the bar. But wait, listen carefully. does 50 times as much damage. Maybe even more. Also, I mentioned that that's a bar. It is genuinely canon that the reason that the kiwi is red is because it's flushed from being drunk. Drunk kiwi. So yeah, somewhat similar level, but as you can see, much more dangerous opponents.
One down.
And then we've got a new AI partner. A little bit of a surfer, kinda fella. Our previous AI buddy was Bill, and this one's name is Ted. A little localization funny for you. In addition, of course, there's the names of the campaigns of the main campaign of the game being called Big Trouble and Little Moo.
2 down. Three down.
I never actually liked Ted all that much, to be honest. I like Bill's voice more.
Eat this. Touched it.
Changes the player's vocalizations, that's all. In a way, you can think of the AI choice as what voice you have. There's actually even a secret third one, and an even more secret fourth one. There is Text, who requires you to have a save file of the original game, Jumping Flash, and requires you to, I believe, 100% the game in terms of getting all bonus challenges completed. If you notice between levels there's a star and little symbols that were appearing, those are actually essentially achievements. In the modern parlance, we would call them those, but they are stuff like bounce, kill 6 enemies in a row without touching the ground, collect every penny that drops, and beat a level without firing, stuff like that.
Not quite.
Well, yeah, when we come back to this game later, next Friday, presumably, we will go through the extra campaign. And then in addition, there's cheat codes to access the other AIs, so I'll go and do that as well. And to be honest, I didn't actually know back when that there was anything more than these two. But apparently there are 2 more, so where's that last one? Apparently one of the secret ones is a feminine voice. And then, as you might expect, Text is kind of a cowboyish voice pack. at this point I'm just confused. Is it behind the start? Yeah, that's where it was. Very sneaky.
Let's boogie. Halt.
Dangerous platforming behavior.
Killer. Ready to rock?
In any case, let me check something real quick.
Jumping Flash 2, Two Faces of Baron Aloha.
Let me make sure I save again before I try any of this nonsense.
Big Trouble, Two Faces of Baron Aloha. Big Trouble, Two Faces of Baron Aloha.
Excellent.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Excellent.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Excellent.
Big Trouble in...
And we could take a little preview of Super, but I'm pretty sure it's as I described. Primary campaign, but you have extra jumps. Let's just take a look at the voice pack, though.
Let's go. Ooh. Very good. Oh, another save.
Okay, not 9 jumps, but like 6. 5 jumps.
Almost done.
Yeah, instead of having a triple jump, you have a quintuple jump.
That's all. Here you go.
See what she has to say about the extra level.
Here you go. Bonus. Unstoppable. Here you go. Here you go. Perfect.
Perfect. Yep, this is a... Given Flesh, this is a very, very secret thing. It's... You need to get every performance medal in the game in order to get access to it. And then even then, you need to realize that you can move the AI menu to the side.
Excellent.
Anywho.
Let's go.
Jumping Flash 2! Big Trouble in Little Moo! Two faces of Big Trouble in Little Two Faces of Baron Aloha!
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Big Trouble in Two Faces of Big Trouble. Big Two Faces of Baron Aloha.
This game is awesome. Correct. Too big, too big, too big. Big Trouble and Two Faces.
Big Trouble in Two Faces. Big Trouble in Little Moo.
Good stuff. Good stuff. In any case, though, that's going to do it for today. Thank you all so much for joining me as I take you through this game that's important to me. Very, very cool. The story of Jumping Flash doesn't quite end here with this one. There was another game called Pocket Moo Moo with different gameplay. But in the game Astrobot, let me see if I can pick up a picture of it. Robert is actually present. Let's see here. Leaping Lapin, they call it, and they add a true 3D platforming pioneer.
Let's do it.
And let me go over to the scene here. Here it is as depicted in Astrobot. And 3D platforming pioneer is because Jumping Flash is the original, is one of, if not the first, full 3D platformer in first person. First person, full 3D platformer, yeah. So, pioneer is true. And seeing this fella appear in one of the stages in Astrobot made me tear up, to be honest. I was just so happy to see the fella again. Here's hoping we get more Jumping Flash in the future someday. I like this silly, adorable game. But until then, until next time, my friends, let's see who can raid to. Ba-ba-ba.
To another place.
Let's stream to the Gorals. The Goral stream team is playing Myst for the first time. A classic that I might go through at some point. Or wait, okay, no, I see where they are. I thought they were on a rather infamous puzzle in the Myst games. In the Myst in Myst. Anyways. Let's fire up the raid. And yeah, I think I'm going to make a redeem for picking which of my models we use. Whether it be this one, this one, this one, this very obscure one, this one, my evil form, or of course, our new friends. And you know there's this one too. Hee. To another place, my friends. I love all my forms too. It makes me happy.